But just the idea that racism is irredeemable. If you have white skin and you're privileged in a lot of ways, that you are inherently oppressive, inherently a problem, and you need to constantly genuflect in order to make up for that, because it is an irredeemable sin, your skin.
Hmm.
Um, Obviously, that's an issue. What's more, it infantilizes people of color, right? If your mere presence, is suffocating me, as one of my colleagues once said, then how weak am I? I mean,
Right.
geez, man. Robin DiAngelo, her white fragility, it basically says that black people are infantilized children who need us to basically take care of them and protect them from the bad people, from us. We need to protect them from us, which makes me feel like I have no agency.
So I'll be the devil's advocate just a little bit. Let's just say I read White Fragility and Ibram Kendi's How to Be an Anti-Racist all within a month of each other. Kendi's book I actually enjoyed reading. I disagreed with a bunch of stuff in it, but
Right.
as I say, I also read the entire Bible when I was 12, and I disagreed with stuff. So
I was 15, but yes.
it's like, if I'm going to disagree with stuff in the Bible as a fundamentalist Christian kid, I'm going to disagree with Kendi. But I guess my point is, the thing with the DiAngelo take on it is, I think she would disagree with your framing. Obviously, she's not going to say, "Oh yes, I believe that black people are children and that they need me to save them," and the white savior. She's not going to acknowledge that. But what I would say is that she does, the way she's written that book, again rhetorically, so it's not what she's saying, it's how she's saying it, is that if white people don't do a certain thing, XYZ, follow the prescription that she's putting out, then black people can't be okay. And so to me, as somebody who tries to think about these things deeply, I see what you're saying, which is that to a black person who also would read that as a deep thinker, and they would say, wait a minute, so for me to be okay, I've got to wait for that white guy over there
Right.
to do what he needs to do so that I can move along with my life. I'm not waiting for him.
That is a fair framing. And then let me try to be fair to DiAngelo, who I critique often. White fragility, as she describes it, is a thing. I mean, white people don't like talking about racism. When white people say something blatantly racist and they don't know it and they're called out on it,
I absolutely agree. As a white, I will confirm that that is a thing that many white people are really nervous or concerned about talking about. Yeah, go ahead.
right. So she's right about that we need to suck it up and have these conversations.